back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Danielle, and today I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPad kind of video. So about 2 weeks ago, I got the 2020 iPad Pro in the space gray color. I did an unboxing video on it as well, so if you haven't seen that yet, make sure to watch it after this one. And yeah, the case that I have on it right now is just like a pink and rose gold kind of case where this like folds behind it to hold it up. And it also has a little holder right here for the Apple Pencil. And yeah, I'm just gonna move us over to the desk so we can get started. Okay, so the first thing that we see here is just my lock screen, which is just this picture that I got off of Pinterest. If anybody's interested, just leave a comment below and I can leave the link in the description. And then this is just my home screen, which I made on the app Canva myself. I just added these little hearts and the lettering, and I guess every month I'm probably just gonna change out, you know, the month down here and maybe a different color or something. I'm not really sure yet. Okay, so most of my apps are organized in these little folders, and on each of them I just put the title with like a space in between each letter. I think it looks a little nicer. And these are all of my apps on this one page. So let's start with this top left folder. I just have all of the apps that come with the iPad over there. I don't really use them, so I just keep them in this folder. And if I do ever need to use them, I'll just slide down and search for them rather than just looking through all of that. Then I have my settings here and reminders, notes, music, and the App Store, because those are some of the ones that I actually do use. I don't really use the notes as much anymore because I have some other apps that I use instead, but I like to have those out. Then my first folder over here is just some school apps. So I have some Google apps like Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Drive. Then I have a Blackboard app, which is where all of my like classwork and homework and everything gets posted for school. And then I have a Kindle app, which I keep my textbooks on. So like this is one of the textbooks I have in there. I have this post-it app here, which is really cool. You can just create a post-it and choose from all of these colors. And then you can just write like whatever you want on there. That's really ugly, but you get the point. And then what's also cool about this is if you favorite a note by just clicking on this little star right there, you can see it in like your widgets over here. I think that's how you say it. And it'll just come up right there on the bottom. So I really like that about that app. And let's see what's next. Next, I just have PowerPoint and then MindNode, which I don't know, this app, you're supposed to be able to make like branches and stuff, but for some reason I keep getting this error message. So I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna delete this app. Okay, my next folder is more interesting. I have the creativity folder where I have some different coloring books that I like to use, and then I have Procreate, Canva, and Lightroom. So I'll show you one of the coloring books. This one here. And if we go to my profile, we could just see some of the ones that I've been coloring. So basically how this works is you can choose like a color and then you can color it yourself, or you can use this paint bucket option and you can just fill it all in like that. That's what I usually do because I'm not good at staying in the lines. And this app also lets you play music, which is pretty cool. It plays like some calming like piano music. So yeah, I really like that one. And then these are more of like a color by number kind of thing, but those are really cool too. And then I have Procreate over here, which don't mind like all of this, but this is just a really good app that lets you draw and like virtually paint and stuff like that. So if you're artistic, this is a really good app for you. I personally am not, but I like playing around on it, and I do a lot of like my word layovers on YouTube. Like if you see like a little like and subscribe in the corner or something, I probably just like drew it on here like this right there. And next we have Canva, which is like my favorite app of all time. This app makes it so easy. Like you do not need any kind of, you know, like digital skills to be able to come up with really cool stuff on here. So I use this for a lot of my YouTube thumbnails and art and just a bunch of like other stuff. I've even used this for school projects, like making poster boards and stuff like that, and it comes out really cool. So I'll just show you an example. You could just like, they have like all different dimensions. So you could do like an Instagram story, Instagram post, whatever, and it'll come out to the right size. So you don't have to like resize it. And yeah, you can kind of just choose whichever one you want, and then you can move it around and take stuff out, or you can change like the colors up. And yeah, it's a pretty cool app and it's really easy to work with, like I said. So I really like that one. Then I have Lightroom, which honestly, I don't really know how to use. I'm still learning. I just downloaded this morning actually. And basically you can just edit like pictures on here with all these different settings. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how. I know you can also buy like other people's presets. Like they come up with like a good combination over here that makes it look really nice. So maybe I'll look into that. Okay, so in the next folder, I just have some shopping apps. So I have Etsy, Amazon, Ulta, Sephora, Target. I don't do a lot of shopping on here because I don't have my cards and everything saved, so it's easier to just do it from like my laptop or my phone. And then the next one that I have is this folder that's just called Fun, because I couldn't think of like a name that included all of these different apps. But in here I just have like some different apps for watching shows or movies, and then I have YouTube, which I probably use the most out of all of my apps on this iPad. Then I have Pinterest, which I've really been liking lately. I just made one about 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, there's so many cool recipes on here and like things that you wouldn't think of, like strawberry cookies with white chocolate. Like I would have never thought of that. So yeah, if anybody wants to add me, this is my Pinterest. I have 0 followers. So go follow me because that's so sad. Then I just have the CNN app. I've been like keeping up with the news and everything on here, especially with the coronavirus. And the next one I have Other, which has iMovie in it. It has FaceTime, which I use FaceTime more on this iPad now probably than I do on my phone. And then I just have this app, which is also really cool if you have a YouTube channel. It's called Subcount, and it just like automatically keeps track of your subscribers. And what's cool about it is it posts it right over here. So it updates like live, like, you know, throughout the day. Every time you go over there, it'll be like an updated number. So I really like that. And I just have my photos and a calculator because for some reason the iPad does not come with like a calculator on it like most of the Apple devices do. So I had to download that. Then I just have this work folder, which is not very interesting. I just have WebEx, Zoom, and Shopify. We use these for the meetings now that we're working remotely. And then this is just for my personal online store. And oh, that I forgot about GoodNotes down here. So GoodNotes is an app where you get to create like your own notebooks and stuff, and I really like this app because you can choose like your own paper, like squared paper, dotted paper. You could do like a yellow tinted paper. Like, you could do whatever you want in here, like literally. And you can just write in it, or you can like zoom in if you want to do like some really neat like note taking. I can't do it from this angle, but you can do that as well. So these are just all of the notebooks that I currently have in there besides this one that I just made up. And yeah, what's also cool about this though is you can open like a textbook, right? And then if you want to take, if you want to take notes while you're on that textbook, you can like split the screen like this and just take notes right there. Or you can do like an actual split screen where it's like half and half. And yeah, you can just have this open right here and take whatever notes that you want from there. And then also what I do on this app is sometimes depending on like what the lesson is, I'll like that was just me writing that before as an example, but and then sometimes what I'll do on this app is I'll take like a screenshot of the textbook if it's like an important lesson or anything, and then I'll just put it into my notebook in GoodNotes, because then you can highlight on it directly and you can write on it, you can like do anything. And I think that's pretty cool to have like a picture of the textbook in your actual notebook. And then down here I also just have Safari, and then I have the YouTube Studio app, which is where you can just see your analytics for your YouTube channel. This is where I like, you know, interact with you guys' comments and everything and see how many views I'm getting and all of that fun stuff. And that is pretty much everything that I have on my iPad at the moment. If you have any app recommendations, be sure to leave them down below. And if you want me to do like an updated version of this video when I get more apps or when I start using these a little bit more, let me know down below and I can definitely do that when I get some more stuff. And other than that, thanks for watching.